Okay, here's an inconvenient truth for Tesla investors, and I'm one myself, so this is not in order to bash Tesla, no, on the contrary, but I think it is my honest opinion that Tesla at some point in time will actually have to reduce prices of their models in China. And I'm saying this because China is the most advanced EV market in the world. Consumers have lots of choice. They can actually choose between brands that are not available elsewhere and are pretty good. Most of them are really pretty good. And so the consumers have been spoiled for a while there with subsidies. And of course, Tesla has the best, let's say, technology and is the EV leader brand, right? However, I think giving like the price benefit ratio and given how smart Chinese consumers are usually, they're very, very unloyal, and they are looking for bargains all of the time. I think because of this, really Tesla may have to keep their order books filled by adjusting prices downwards a little bit. And I mean, some things like, for example, the NIO ET5 are kind of giving them another push. When this is coming, the quality of the interior of the car is just a different league, and it's priced similarly. And so I do think Tesla will need to go a little bit lower. And on the other hand, I do think that this may not actually be a problem because, and Tesla has prepared for this, they have just recently closed the Shanghai factory for a while and doing remodeling, tooling of the lines, and they are great at reducing costs, right? So they have the massive scale that others don't really have. And so I do think these improvements in cost reductions will actually be possible to be forwarded to some of the consumers. And so I do think there is ways for Tesla to stay very profitable, really get to high margins still, but also being able to reduce their costs. And I'm kind of a little bit stunned by the fact that Tesla, or Elon Musk, I should say, in one of the earnings call, basically said they're not going to do the $25,000 car model anymore, because I thought, like, this is actually a great idea. We need more affordable EVs, to be honest. And so at the current prices, only a minority of people can actually afford it. And of course, there are other brands like BYD and XPeng to kind of serve those very low cost ranges. However, I think it's time for Tesla to go down in this positioning and really achieve those scales and big numbers like they're actually targeting. They say publicly 20 to 30 million production, so that's big goals, and you cannot achieve that, I think, with the current setup and the current prices. So yeah, we see that already happening. So in September, people get some insurance claims back, or I should say insurance discount or rebate for locking in their orders. So this is already a first step to it, but I think the Chinese consumers are also smart enough to anticipate that these kind of rebates are actually coming, and they may actually be putting off their current orders or waiting a little bit until this news and message is out. Not entirely sure if this is going to happen really, but I do think that's the case. That's how I see it going forward. Let me know down in the comments how you think about it. Do you think that's realistic or not? And then thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next video.